use the undergraduate syllabus of proudly present the undergraduate syllabus of research methodology and medical statistics for all of you. So actually, as far as the NCM's directions, particularly from Professor and all, we have prepared the approach of this research methodology syllabus is very accurate. So we have prepared it in three major principles, guiding principles, like learning of research methodology in BMS shall be accurate, unambiguous, concise, and introductory. Because we know we have a very vast and very precise research methodology syllabus, which is for the first 6 months for the preliminary MD and MS courses. So whatever we are introducing to the BAMS student should be in an introductory nature, because it should not be overlapping with the PG syllabus, and it should not be so much elaborate. And whatever we are placing here, that should be accurate, unambiguous, and always also concise. The factor, because the final year BAMS students are actually dealing with Shalyatandra, Kaya Jiggles, and many other major clinical topics and all. So if you are giving too much of technical jargons or too much complex research methodology and statistical principles to the students, we know that may overburden the students who are dealing with Kaya Jiggles or Shalyatandra, like clinical things. And we also know that the students may not be that much interested in focusing much on research methodology syllabus. So the whole idea of research methodology and statistics would be spoiled if we are putting too much of complex things to that. So this is the first request as far as the entire syllabus and the NCISM team, on behalf of the entire syllabus and NCISM team, to all the faculties assembled here, that we should remain within the boundaries of the BAMS syllabus itself, because we should not teach them in detail what are the concepts and all the complex things and the jargons regarding that. So these are the main two things we have considered. So again, the topic shall motivate the students to learn and practice research methods in the future. So that is the another objective. So these are the three major things we have kept in our mind while we were preparing this syllabus. The first thing is that it should be accurate. Whatever terminologies, we should introduce the students with all the major terminologies and concepts of research methodology and statistics. While doing that, we should not elaborate too much of elaboration of too much of complex principles and too much of details and too much of terminologies. We should not do it. And whatever we do, that should be introductory only. So this is the first thing. And again, the second thing is that I repeat, we shall not overburden the students with too much of technical jargons and complex principles, since they are in their final profession. And the topics shall definitely motivate the students to learn and practice research. And we should be able to introduce the students to what are happening around in Ayurvedic research and what we can do to become a good researcher, and what are the options available, what are the basic technical terms in publication, what are the basic technical terms which we are constantly being used in research methodology, as well as in biostatistics and all those things. A BMS student should be able to understand some of the understand some of the research papers that are available in the final year topics or Ayurveda. He would be able to comprehend, or he would be able to critique some of the research papers that are available. So these are the things we were kept in our mind while we were preparing this thing in the syllabus. So these are the structure which is common to all our syllabuses recently came with the NCISM. So we'll move on to the course learning outcomes mapped with the program objectives. Program learning outcomes. The first one is explain and utilize research methods and statistical concepts. The main focus is to explain. Whenever we are asking a student, what is a randomized control trial or what is a clinical trial? He will be able to probably understand the term and explain what exactly that is. So again, what are the various types of research methods a student should be able to and he should be able to understand and explain some of the statistical concepts. What is what do you mean by a central tendency? What do you mean by a dispersion? What are the common statistical softwares available around? So these are the first course learning objective. Then comes to the distinguish and analyze and apply research types. What are the various research types are available, and which research types which research type is to be used in specific conditions. And again, explore and utilize various databases and guidelines. We have plenty of research papers now coming up in Ayurveda as well, but unfortunately, that is not reaching our classrooms. So a student should be able to, an interested a student who are interested to much on the research methods, he would be able to read some of the major databases so that he can glance through what are the recent advances that are happening around us or happening in Ayurveda around us. So that is another objective we have proposed. Explore and utilize various databases and guidelines. Next comes the distinguish, analyze, apply statistical test, recognize their applications in Ayurveda. What are the common statistical tests we are utilizing, and why we are utilizing these kinds of tests? So these are the tests, and which test basically why in this particular paper this test has been used. These are the basic another objective that is simply regarding statistics. Again, you should be able to understand some of the ethical aspects in conducting quality research. Why ethics is needed? What are the ethical principles? What are the facilities available in an institution to conduct a research? What do we mean by an ethics committee, and what are the composition of ethics committee? These are the basic, some of the simple aspects, objectives we have put here for this syllabus. And because in order to make it very simple, we only have 75 hours of teaching, just like 25 theory hours and 25 non-lecture theory hours. So 25 plus 50, 75 hours of teaching is necessary. So we have only put this subject in only in second term, the final term, in which the students will be much focused on clinical aspects. They may be preparing probably the clinical case records and all. They can indulge in all those activities. But learning these research methodology and statistical things in the second term may aid the students to prepare their clinical aspects and approach the patient volume with how to, if they know how to summarize things in a scientific way, that may help the students to approach the patients in their final term with much conscience and much confident. So much confidence. So that is the approach. That's why we have placed this syllabus, this entire thing in the second term only. Okay. So again, the research topic, we have 10 major research points and 11 major statistical points for the syllabus, and 30 marks are assigned to the research methodology part, and the 20 marks are assigned to the statistical. Only one term the topic has to be taught, that is in the second term. So these are the main contents of the things. We have 11 points for the statistical part, and we have 10 points for the research methodology part. All the things are introductory. We are introducing the research methodology, basic terms of the research methodology. We are introducing basic terms of the statistics. We are introducing major major statistical tests. We are introducing major statistical softwares. We are introducing major databases. We are introducing the research process and the components of the research process. We are introducing major research ethics and all those things. These are the very simple and very precise, very accurate and concise syllabus we have designed for the final year research methodology thing. So this is the overall learning objectives of the course matched with the research topics. There is no practical activity. We only have the non-lecture theory hours. So all the guidelines we have prepared and specific non-lecture activity also designed here. I have given it as an example. Historical development research, and we can see the NLH activity defined research type part 1. There are specific activities we have designed and place it there. All those things are very self-explanatory. You can go through the things. It's very small and concise syllabus. We can go through individual non-lecture activity as well. These self-explanatory activities are also given there. List of practicals. There is no practical activity or practical hours assigned for this syllabus. And this is the summary of assessment given here. We have only one paper, which is 50 marks theory, and the total is 50 marks theory. There is no periodical assessment, and there is only one university examination that is at the end of all the term. There is a university examination for that. So since this topic is introduced in term second, and there may be some gap towards the university examination, the individual institutions may conduct an assessment which may not be a periodical, and the marks of which may not be added to the university examination, which is very clear from this table. So you can, in order to make the the students acquainted with the subject prior to the university examination, you may conduct some model examinations or some sort of assessment to make the students remember the subject like this. That is the only thing. The examination pattern, everything is very simple and straight. And evaluation method, if you are conducting any type of assessment which will not be taken for the university examination, this is there with like any other syllabus subjects, it is also there. And the exam question paper pattern is also very simple. We have multiple choice questions of 10 multiple choice questions with the total marks of 10. Short answer questions like 4 short answer questions, marks per question 5, and the total marks is 20. And long answer questions, only 2 long answer questions, and the marks 20. And again, the total marks is only 50. So distribution of theory examination, the question paper, each topic and the mark distribution is also well written. There are which are the questions you should ask short answer questions, and which are the questions syllabus topics you should focus on long answer questions, and all we have put here. We can see that collection and presentation of data, you can ask MCQs, you can also ask SAQ, and again, we can prepare long answer question for that particular point. Again, the instruction for UG paper setting and blueprint is very clearly written here. This is common for all the topics and subjects. So you can have 10 MCQs, 5 research methodology plus 5 statistics. 10 MCQs should be asked from 5 from the research methodology topic and 5 from the statistics. 4 SAQs are there, 3 from the research methodology and 1 from statistics. 2 LAQs are there, 1 research methodology and 1 from the statistics. Of course, definitely MCQs, majority shall be drawn from must-know part of the syllabus. Question from the desirable to know part of syllabus shall not exceed 2 for research methodology syllabus, and nice to know part syllabus shall not be exceed only 1. So this is the MCQ pattern. And again, SAQs, majority, of course, should be from must-know. And desirable to know part of syllabus can have from desirable to know part, you can have at least 1 question, but no question shall be drawn from the nice to know part of the syllabus for short answer questions. And again, LAQs, all LAQs shall be drawn exclusively from must to know part of the syllabus. This is the, so for SAQs and multiple choice questions, we can have questions from desirable to know part. But for LAQs, all LAQs shall be drawn exclusively from must to know part of the syllabus, no desirable to know or no nice to know questions. Higher cognitive abilities such as application, analysis, and synthesis. Long answer questions should have, to test the higher cognitive abilities such as application, how they are going to apply an analysis or synthesize various aspects of the syllabus. That should be the topic that should be given as long answer questions. Okay, there is no practical. And of course, the effective implementation of this syllabus is more important, for our research methodology and statistics PG syllabus. So it's a very vast and very detailed syllabus. Effective implementation should, as I just given in the introduction, we have 3 things to be focused. We have to remain within the boundary of the syllabus. It should not be too much elaborate. We have to only introduce the statistical terms or research methodology terms and the research process and all those things. We have to introduce the things and we have to motivate the students. Always we should keep these factors in our mind. So plan a calendar for the second term by including these 70 hours, 75 hours of theory and 50 hours of non-lecture hours theory. And there is a proper planning is necessary. Assigning the faculty, at least one faculty, if possible, may have a well versed in research methodology and statistical syllabus should take in charge of this entire syllabus and plan which all things to be taught, and you should plan it properly prior to the class itself. And again, the assessment part, and if you are planning, definitely I would probably suggest to have a assessment for the students prior to the university examination. That should be just like mimic the university pattern of examination, so you can plan accordingly. Again, this is common to all of our syllabus, NCISM syllabus presently. There are specific program learning outcomes and the course learning outcomes. All the teachers who are dealing with the syllabus definitely must have a clear knowledge about the course learning outcomes and the specific teaching learning methods given in the topic. And particularly for non-lecture hours of theory, we have given examples for hands-on training and examples for giving idea to the students regarding various concepts and all. So so a proper planning, preparation, and vecting of activities should be done prior to each classes. So that will make things very effective. For certain activities, probably there are certain charts need to be prepared, certain cards need to be prepared. That should be planned well in advance, and the students should be categorized into small groups, just like a 10 or 15 or 20, according to the depth of the activity which you are doing. Then there are, NCISM has given a lot of materials for getting trained in the syllabus and curriculum activities. So it is available in the NCISM website. So please utilize all those things. And there are several teaching learning methods are given. We have given a lot for individual topics. We have given quite a good number of teaching learning activities, so that the teacher may have the freedom to teacher would have the freedom to select which is best suitable to the teacher, which way the teacher wants to present the particular topic. So it can be, for theory classes, lecture with PowerPoint presentation, video clips. Since it is research methodology, like symposia can be conducted, tutorials, discussions, brainstorming sessions, and case-based learning, project-based learning, team blended learning. Several types of methods are applicable, because for statistics and research method, for the teaching of research process and all those things, there are specific methods we have given as a non-lecture theory activities, through which you can select any one of these kinds of things we have given here. For simple introductory topics, lecture and group discussion may work very better. What are the primary and secondary research, and differentiate between the primary and secondary research. You may give students certain topics and they can conduct some discussions, or what are the issues and challenges regarding Ayurveda research. Likewise, you can conduct certain discussions and all. And majority of the topic, while to introductory topics, you can are given lecture and with the PPT and all those things we can give. Likewise, what are our suggested teaching learning methods are already there in the syllabus itself. There are specific group activities given for non-lecture hour theory. It is self-explanatory there. I will give one example. Research designs, 2 hours of group activities suggested. Prepare a set of cards of slips with the scenarios of different medical research questions, just like smoking causes lung cancer, or prevalence of hypertension in a population, likewise. And there are instructions given. Again, after the activity, the students are asked to give certain activities, and then there should be a debriefing, clarify the key points of each study design, emphasizing difference such as the study direction, retrospective or prospective. Just like that, it is all those things are there, which are very self-explanatory. The activities are clearly given. And again, this is from the statistical part. We have given an example, just like data collection. Demonstration by teacher. The teacher elaborates on practical aspects of data collection methods using various patient scenarios. Hands-on training. The students are grouped into 3 or 4 groups with a maximum of 20 students in each group. Each group collects basic demographic, anthropometric, and clinical data of a minimum of 20 patients using specific data collection methods, and records the data with the teacher's help within the allocated time. Conclusion summarization. The teacher then concludes and summarizes the key aspects of data collection and their applicability in different scenarios. Just like that, each of the theory hours, non-lecture theory hours, the activity activities have been properly explained with the subheadings like what the teacher has to do, what are the training methods to be adopted, and how to conclude and summarize the activity. So it is self-explanatory there. So the university examination, summative assessment, we have only one university examination. It's very simple, 50 marks already there. These Bloom's taxonomy and all those things are available, which are already we are discussing with various things. So only one thing we have to keep in mind that for that long answer questions we should do with some higher cognitive level things. So the majority of the syllabus we have here, just like it lies in basically remembering and understanding the first 1 and 2 aspects. The students 1 and 2 domains, and some of them will reach to 3 and 4 and 5, and again the last one, it's very not much intended in BMS syllabus of research methodology. So paper setting, higher cognitive domain, some of them are applicable to our syllabus too, which is already there. The knowledge, majority, the short answer questions falls in knowledge and comprehension level. And some of them will move to application levels and analysis level in this particular syllabus. So I think I don't have much to add. This is a very simple and probably the smallest syllabus, I think. So we have a great team for research methodology and statistics for PG as well as for UG. These are the major players who have contributed immensely to the syllabus. And of course, Yogini ma'am is also probably listening to this talk. She has been constantly in touch with us to make this happen, this presentation happen. And Mohan Joshi sir, all the major, Supriya ma'am, all the faculties support us immensely to come up with a, very, as I said, very concise and introductory syllabus for introductory natured syllabus for the BAMS of BAMS research methodology and statistics.